Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. I'm your host Khadija Javed and I welcome all of you to another inspiring episode of Interview with ChatGPT. My today's topic is how to be present in every moment. In today's fast-paced world, our minds are often busy thinking about the past or worrying about the future. As a result, we miss the beauty and opportunities of the present moment. Learning to be fully present, we can improve our mental well being, strengthen our relationships, reduce stress, and help us live a more meaningful life. To help us understand this important topic, we are joined by ChatGPT, an AI assistant that provides practical insights on mindfulness, personal growth, and everyday well being. Welcome, ChatGPT. Thank you for
Thank you.
joining us today. We are excited
Happy to.
to learn how we can become more present and enjoy each moment to the fullest. Today,
Thank you for having me.
today we have you for an exciting interview on the topic how to be present in every moment.
That's a beautiful topic. I am glad to talk about it.
Let's begin our conversation. What does it truly mean to be present in every moment and why is it so important?
Being truly present means giving your full attention to what's happening right now, rather than drifting into thoughts about the past or worrying about the future. It's important because when your attention is scattered, you miss out on the depth and richness of simply living. When you're present, even small experiences like drinking tea or talking with a friend feel more vivid and meaningful. It's like switching from autopilot to fully awake. And that shift often brings more joy, less stress, and clearer thinking.
Okay, that's nice. Now, moving towards my second question, why do so many people find it difficult to stay focused on the present instead of thinking about the past or future?
Hmm. Well, because our minds are trained to scan for problems and plan ahead. There's survival mechanism, but useful, but it pulls us away from the now. Add in phones, notifications, and busy schedules, and distractions pile up. Plus, past regrets and future worries can feel more urgent than the present, so people get caught there. It's not a personal failure, it's just how attention gets scattered in our very fast world.
Okay,
The good news, presence is a skill you can practice.
okay, that's nice. What are some simple daily habits that can help us become more mindful and present?
Start really small. Try 1 minute of focused breathing before checking your phone. Or notice the texture and taste of your first sip of tea. Walk a short distance without multitasking. Just notice the steps, the air, the sounds. Another is a check in pause, like asking, what am I feeling right now? Even once or twice a day. Over time, those tiny habits build a steadier sense of calm presence without feeling forced.
Okay. Now moving towards next question that is how can practicing gratitude help us appreciate the present moment more deeply?
Mhm. Well, Gratitude slows your attention down. When you notice something to be grateful for, say a friend's kindness or a breeze on a hot day, you're training your brain to pause and actually take that in. It shifts focus from I want to I have. And that simple shift makes the present moment feel fuller, less rushed. You start to see little things as enough. And that appreciation doesn't just reduce stress, it kind of anchors you right here.
Now, moving towards my next question, which relates to your previous talk. In today's digital world, how can we reduce distractions from phones and social media to stay more present?
Yeah, that's a real challenge for most of us. One simple thing is boundaries. Set specific times to check your phone instead of constantly dipping in. Turn off non urgent notifications so you aren't baited constantly. Another trick is making tech free zones like the dining table. Also, replace the habit instead of only removing it. Keep a book, a notebook, or even a short stretch routine nearby. So when you feel that urge to scroll, you've got an alternative. Little swaps like that can really help you stay grounded.
Okay, I hope this will be helpful. Now, moving towards next question, how can mindfulness improve our relationships with family, friends, and colleagues?
Well, mindfulness helps you actually listen instead of waiting to respond. When you give someone your full attention, they feel seen and heard and respected. It means fewer knee jerk reactions, less snapping back, and more calmer responses. Over time, that builds trust and closeness. People sense when you're really with them. So even day to day chats start feeling warmer and more genuine. It's not magic, it's just presence making space for real connection.
Okay, that's nice. What techniques can help us stay calm and focused during stressful or challenging situations?
One simple one is slow breathing, like in for 4, out for 6. It signals safety to your nervous system. Another is grounding, like noticing 5 things you can see, 4 you can touch, 3 you can hear. It snaps your mind back to the present. If emotions spike, pause before reacting. Even 5 seconds can change the tone. These little tools don't remove stress, but they keep you from being swept away by it. You stay more anchored, more in control of how you want to show up.
Okay, that's nice. I think I'm going to practice this as well. Now, moving towards next question, how can being present improve our productivity, creativity, and decision making?
When you're present, your focus sharpens. So you waste less energy juggling distractions. Creativity benefits because your mind lingers long enough on one thing to see new angles instead of jumping around. And decision making gets cleaner because you're not buried in noise. You're actually weighing what matters. Presence doesn't guarantee perfect choices, but it gives you a much clearer view of the options. So, productivity, creativity, and judgment all get a lift.
Okay, what are some signs that we are living on autopilot, and how can we break that habit?
Signs include whole days blurring together, forgetting small details of conversations, feeling like you can't recall what you did with your time. Breaking that starts with little interruptions. Set micro pauses in your routine. Maybe a bell sound on your watch or sticky note reminders like breathe or notice. Even asking is right now, what has my attention? That question will pull you back from drifting. With practice, those small resets make presence more natural again.
Okay. Finally, if you could give just one piece of advice to someone who wants to live more fully in the present moment, what should it be?
If I had to give just one, I'd say notice one ordinary thing each day, like the sound of your footsteps or how the air feels when you step outside. That tiny act of noticing roots you. Do that often enough, and the present stops feeling distant. It becomes home.
Thank you, ChatGPT, for sharing such thoughtful and practical insights on the importance of living in the present moment.
You're welcome. I'm glad that resonated.
Okay, thank you.
Take care.
Today's conversation reminded us that life happens now. By becoming more mindful, reducing distractions, and appreciating each moment, we can experience greater peace, stronger relationships, and more fulfilling life. We hope these insights inspire you to slow down, focus on what truly matters, and make every moment count. If you enjoyed this interview, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring conversations with ChatGPT on personal growth, mindfulness, education, and success. Thank you for watching. Until next time, stay present, stay grateful, and keep growing. Allah Hafiz.